Hello Internet, today is July 10th, 2013. It is day 36 of the Journey of Hope North Route 2013. Today we woke up super early. Like the earliest we've ever woke up was today, and that was at 4:45 in the morning. So that's pretty much the earliest I've ever been up, at least in a long time. We woke up early because we had a long day ahead of us. And we had to get there super early. It was a really short amount of time to ride a lot of miles. I packed up all my stuff from the hotel, and I pretty much woke up. Actually, I'll say we were supposed to wake up at 4:45. I think I woke up at about 5:05, roughly. But I had packed all my stuff up the night before, so all I had to do was pretty much get up out of bed and out of the hotel room. So got out of the hotel and we had our breakfast. We had lots of bagels. They were donated to us by the Grand Island ladies, I believe. Hopefully that's right. Wow, my son strapped him. It's pretty awesome. So we had our breakfast. It was delicious. We had to, we were outside for a little bit because we also kind of had to wait for the sun to come up a little bit. Because 4:45 in the morning, well, let's just say the sun is not out that early in the morning. So what do we do? Okay, so after breakfast, we got on our pace lines and everything, and we headed out. Today was a 100-mile day. It was a long freaking day, let's just say. And it was a very short, what they call rack point. Rack point is the distance that they have set up every day, that if you don't complete that distance by a certain time, your bike will get racked and you'll get driven to the location. Because they, as I might have mentioned before, this journey is not 100% about the biking. In fact, it's not really much about the biking. The biking is just a means to get us there. And so the programming is more what it's about. The friendship visits we have and the people we meet along the way. So the rack point, I believe we had to be 100 miles by 12. At least that's what they had told us, but it ended up being like 12:30. So me and Jeremy and Reggie, who rode together today, we rode together. We made it 60 miles. 50 miles, we thought we were going to get racked because we didn't make the first rack point, but they told us to keep going. But at 60 miles, we and a bunch of everybody else got racked. Everybody except for, I believe, one pace line didn't get racked. We were then racked up about 10 miles, picked up the other pace line that was now getting racked, not due to time, but due to construction. They had a section of road that was tore up and it was down to one lane to the point where it was so long they had a pilot car, which is basically pilot car waits for enough traffic to come, pilot car takes them down that one lane and then gets to the other end where the other cars have been stopped. Pilot car turns around, takes those cars back, and we wouldn't have been able to do it on bikes. The people in the construction site said no. So we had to be racked for another like 10-15 miles, I think, through the construction. And then and I'm just gonna start spinning. And then after that we rode, well, actually we kind of got lost. So we ended up being about 5 miles from town, but then realized we were in the wrong spot. So we turned around and went away and ended up being about 13 miles from town. Then we got unracked. We rode the last 13 miles. So all in all, out of the 100-mile day, we rode about 70-ish miles, 73, 75 miles. Which, whatever, that wasn't too bad. So we arrived at Raising Cane's in Lincoln, Nebraska. And Lincoln, Nebraska is a pretty cool city, pretty cool. We were staying at St. Paul's United Methodist Church, I believe. Yes. And how do we do? Okay, so we arrived at Raising Cane's. Raising Cane's is a sponsor in Lincoln, Nebraska that they've been sponsoring us for a while. Raising Cane's, for those of you, including myself, who don't know, is a kind of like an In-N-Out burger, but only with chicken fingers, and they have really, really, really good chicken fingers. They're not very, very large as far as their amount of stores, but they're really good. And why I compare them to In-N-Out Burger is because their menu has like 4 options. So it's a very short menu, very small menu, but really good food. So we had Raising Cane's. The manager thanked us over the PA, kind of announced who we were to everybody. It was really cool. After that, we rode to our lodging, which I already told you our lodging, but we rode to lodging and we showered, changed, and set up our beds and whatnot. And then I took a nap because it was nap time, and I hadn't taken a nap that day, so took a nap for about an hour. Then we headed out to dinner. About 5 o'clock we headed out to dinner with the Sertoma Club of Lincoln, Nebraska. They fed us like a potlucky dinner with like fried chicken and beans and all kinds of awesome stuff. So we hung out with them for a little bit, learned a little bit about their club, introduced ourselves, you know, etc., etc. And then we went out to like a Catholic church. I don't remember which Catholic church it was, but it was a Catholic church where we hung out with Ark of Nebraska, and we had a dance. We did a dance with the clients there. It was an awesome time. We did our dance as usual, and we rocked it and got large applause, and you know, we hung out with the clients, and it was a great time. Great time dancing. Seems like we do a lot of dancing, and I'm not really great at dancing. I'm getting better, or at least getting better at trying to be out there and actually dancing and whatnot. I'm horrible at holding this camera, just saying. So after that, then we head back to lodging. Some of the guys went out. I decided I was going to go get Red Mango because there was a Red Mango right across the street from Raising Cane's, and we were like 2 blocks away from that, or maybe like 4 blocks away, whatever. So I went out to get Red Mango, saw Raising Cane's. I was like, you know what, I'm kind of hungry. So I ate there, and then I was too full for Red Mango. So no Red Mango. Maybe someday we'll get it. Yeah, so after that I went back in lodging, and that was the end of the night. So thank you for watching. This, again, was day 36 of the Journey of Hope North Route 2013. Follow the blog at joh.theotherbrew.com. Over here, you can find everybody else's blog. They're over there, as well as the tracking app that I'm pretty much using every day now. So you can track us as we go across the country, kind of see exactly where we're going. And for some reason, if you're in an area that we're coming through, wave to us, say hi. You know, if you're in an area where we're stopping at, you can always stop by and say hi, tell you what we're all about and everything. Although, obviously, if you've watched this, you probably know what we're all about. So yeah, thanks for watching, and have a good night. Peace.